with me. Probably not many. Y'all, I want to come back real quick and I want to talk about this. Don't believe anything that y'all hear in that black sector, especially from Mike and the bum. Now, the bum is over there literally yelling and screaming. He would be all right if he would stop bringing me up. If he was not even bringing me up, but he would be okay if he would stop bringing my name up. For some reason, he is fixated on trying to use me as a topic of discussion with what happened between me and Mike, as if number one, me and Mike ever had a real relationship, which we did not. I'm about to talk about that. And the bum is always upset and trying to make it seem like I tried to screw Mike's enemy, who is the bum, is Mike's enemy. I have never tried to motherfucking screw the bum. Those people, it's sad. And they don't realize that you're trying to make this real life and it doesn't fucking exist. And then they're frustrated by how their sector got fucked up and how they don't actually make any fucking money. And the reason why is because you need to leave my name out of it. First of all, let's talk about this. I have never been in a fucking relationship with Mike. Ever. Me and Mike has never, me and Mike Mills have never been in a relationship together. Me and Mike was more so friends with benefits. Mike has always just been a friend. Me and Mike have never, ever been in a committed relationship with one another. This is why none of this has made any sense to me throughout the years. It's all a fraud. But then again, when you think about it, that sector, they are real scammy and they do and have been broke enough to commit like romance scams and shit. I've never been in a relationship with Mike, ever. They keep trying to claim tattoos that I paid for and put on my body. That's their only hope. Now ask yourself, both the bum and Talia was over there talking tonight. Why is it that their sector is riding on them lying and claiming me and Mike was in a relationship? Talia was over there talking her little shit, her little delusion. You're not talking shit or popping your shit. You're not popping your collars. You people are fucking delusional. Saying that, hold on. This is what Talia said. Mike said that if Jamila gained weight, he'd take her back. First of all, I've already gained weight. And I weighed myself at my man's house. Last time I weighed myself, I weighed 178, which was what, like maybe 20 pounds? They act like I was crackhead skinny like Miss L. I've gained about 25 pounds since I've gotten back home. And I already work out. Then the bum is over there saying that Mike, something about, oh shit, let me see what this is. Oh, okay, that ain't nobody. The bum is over there trying to make it seem like me and Mike have ever been in a real relationship. Me and Mike have never been in a relationship with each other. Ever. It was never a relationship. Why is it that you see how weird this is? Before I left Georgia and came back home, they were claiming that I was just a whore and that Mike never was with me. Now that I'm nowhere near Mike, now they're trying to claim it was a relationship. Me and Mike ain't never had no relationship. Never. Just had sex a few times. That's it. Cause I've never been in a relationship with Mike. You can slut shame me all the fuck you want, whatever. You can try to shame me because of it. As a woman, I have every right to sleep with a dude and decide that I don't want to be with him. I decided back in 2019, I put Mike in the friend zone. We was just cool. No man, no, sir, that I'm in a relationship with is going to be in that sector. Number one. Number two, I'm not going to be in a relationship with a man that comes to YouTube and roasts me and tries to humiliate me in the black sector. I've been pretty consistent about this. Even if you look back on all my videos for years, I've never consented to any of what Mike is doing. I've never had anything to do with it. The crazy part about it is that I told Mike, when me and him met up, I told him to don't go back to the internet and tell people. Next thing I know, he's running around telling everybody, and the bum is saying, "See, he won't claim you." What? I'm not with him. I haven't been in no relationship with Mike. This shit. This y'all sector is trash, man. Throw that shit in the garbage. They stupid ass black sector, for some reason their black sector careers depends on lying about who I was in a relationship with. And the storyline is so retarded. I've never tried to sleep with a bum ever. That's a fact. I have never tried to sleep with the bum ever. I've never wanted to sleep with the bum. The bum is back on it. He just stays on that delusion. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is wrong with these people, y'all? I swear to fucking God. You can call it, hey, y'all can call it Yahweh all y'all want. It still ain't gonna make it the truth. Y'all look crazy. I I have never been in no relationship with Mike. Oh my God. In fact, when I tried to break it off completely with Mike in 2020, him and Miyoko started stalking me. I've never, would y'all think I ever wanted Mike to be my husband? Oh God, no. I would literally be suicidal. I would never. I would never seriously take Mike serious enough to be in no fucking relay. That's why he came to YouTube to save face. First of all, what am I going to have children with him? What are we going to have a baby? You think I would? Mike looks inbred. Why would I have a child with him? Why would I? When I've never been in a relationship with him. It's a fact. I don't know what is people getting angry about that shit for. And then here's another kicker. The bum got a whole delusion in his mind over there. He is literally in a delusion. He said that I was Mike Mills's girl, and he speaks as though me and Mike talk or that we're personally involved now. I don't talk to Mike at all. Literally it's been a year. I ain't talked to him at all. But the bum keeps saying we're in a relationship with each other. And not only that, Mike is a simp because Mike's bitch or his girl, who is me, right? This is his claim. Mike's girl wants to sleep with him and tried to sleep with him. And then what is this? What the fuck is this shit? What is these people need to be heavily medicated. I swear to fucking God. I ain't you could say that it was friends with benefits. You could say that we was just fucking around. We was just messing around. I have never ever tried to be with Mike like that. I think that that's what kept him frustrated because he wanted me to come to him and be like, he wanted me to be the way that I am with my significant other now, who he doesn't know how I am with him. Because what am I going to do? Screenshot me and his text messages or record us together? I'm not going to do that. Like, I am just now I know that's why I said the bum is mentally ill. And for some reason, his whole life is dependent on me and Mike. And I've never seen anything like it before in my fucking life, ever. And Mike is just a crash dummy. He is. He's seriously a crash dummy. He just lets himself be used for anything. He doesn't set any standards for himself. Whatever the bomb says is what goes when it comes to Mike. It's been like that for years. It just, these people are weird. And they're so super duper focused on social media. I have literally a whole life in a relationship with my man that's real that y'all don't see in social media, and you don't have to. I can't. That's what I was asking earlier. I said, when I move into my new house, am I going to be able to do a tour? I I literally, because these people are so crazy, I can't come to social media and do no house tour unless I actually do make it big and get those investors that I want to build the practical magic house. I would like to build a practical magic like apothecary, ritual house. I would like to do that. That's if I become very, very rich very soon. Otherwise, the place that I lay my head, I'm not going to be like advertising it on YouTube. And my relationship cannot be in social media because Mike and the bum's girlfriend would stalk him. This is a fact. All of them would. That's why I said something gonna have to happen to them people. I swear to God. And you know what? I swear, y'all would think that we were the cutest couple. Y'all would be like, "Oh my God, they are so perfect for each other." Mm-mm. My man has a real life. He has a job. He has a life. And that's why I said Spirit already promised me. God already promised me. My man is a very he's I don't want to say he's a devout Christian, but he's heavily into his religion, very blessed and highly favored. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. Ain't nobody even gonna try. And they sit and listen and watch me all the time because they think I'm gonna slip up and say his name. Why would I slip up and say his name? Why would I give you his identity? And that's sad when like they can't even look at themselves. That's sad when you can't even know where a person lives. You can't know people's names, where they live, because you would harass them. Why are they proud of that shit? And they're not going to stop us from being together. They're not going to stop shit. They're not going to stop. They would love to be able to stop people from having a real life because they really, literally don't have a real life. That is crazy. The bum act like me and Mike are his parents or something. Like he's sad that we broke up. It's like, but we ain't never been together. That's what I kept asking y'all for years. Mike kept dumping me in social media, but me and Mike have never been together. Me and Mike have literally been through 1,000 breakups and we've never been in a relationship together. It's all a fraud. I've been telling y'all this for years. It's extremely disrespectful. It's disparaging. Don't nobody want to put up with it. But honestly, me and Mike ain't never had no real relationship. When I would forgive Mike for the shit that he did, it was literally just because we were friends and I know that Mike got problems. It wasn't until I realized that he was actually really corrupt. Like, I really got to know what type of fucked up individual Mike was in 2024. Do y'all remember when my father died? It's so weird. It's still surreal. I can't believe my father's gone. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sometimes I pick up the phone to call my father. I was dreaming about his peach cobbler, his apple cobbler, I'm sorry. And I woke up and I thought about, I said, I want to call my dad and get the recipe, and I can't because he gone. Mike came on here the same day that my father was killed and was literally laughing at how my father died and trying to disgrace his memory. Me and Mike ain't never been in no relationship. In fact, I don't really believe Mike has ever been in a relationship at all with anybody. I really don't. And I never said that Mike and Miyoko were like brother and sister and having sex. Like, I believe it's non sexual. But I just believe that he comes on here and he lies. He wants to make it look like he's in a relationship and he's not. Just like he did with me. And he was trying to impress the bum. But I would argue back with Mike because, well, okay, think about it. I never have any reason to argue with my significant other ever. Me and him never argue over nothing. For what? You know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. Like, there's times when we have discussions about certain stuff, but to be arguing and hating, I could never hate him. I could never show him hate because it's real. What me and Mike had was not no kind of real relationship. Now, I've been in real domestic violence situations before. That was real. I've been in I've I was in a relationship with Tyrese's father, Deja and Danielle's father, and the one I'm in now. I've only had like 3 serious relationships in my life. That's normal. To me, why would I have all these different relationships with men? And I was celibate for years, but I've been single for years. I've never considered myself to be like taken by Mike. Like, I've never considered that. There's been times where I've came on here to piss people off, and I've kind of said certain stuff like Mike is my man, and what did it do? It would piss off a bunch of females that never even met him. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I was doing at that time. That shit is over. And I'm trying to figure out what do these people see me and Mike as the granddaddy and grandmother of the black sector? Like, these people are weird. I'm not gonna let that black sector stop me from living my real life. Like, get the fuck out of here. And I've never done that before. I just kind of like I knew that the one would come along, but I just didn't really know how. How was I going to bring him into my life? Because that's something that's very serious to me. And yeah, I will admit, as a woman, I should have never had sex with Mike. Like, I'm not even going to get into the ramifications of having sex with him. He didn't give me AIDS or nothing like that. He didn't give me no diseases or nothing like that. But there was certain things about my body that needed to heal from being with him that I'm not going to get into about because I've already talked about it. And I think they look crazy. All of y'all that keep talking about that look crazy. And nice try on consistently and constantly trying to get me to talk about sex with Mike. I'm not interested in talking. First of all, I've always looked down upon Mike for coming to social media and discussing his sex life. Like, I've never liked that. You know what I'm saying? Never. Like, that's just weird to me. And it just that's probably why he wasn't satisfying to me. Sex is a very intimate, private thing. What is he doing discussing it with everybody? He's weird. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to talk about it. It is a experience in my life that I have gotten past and moved on from. What's the issue with them not moving on? Just because y'all keep talking about it don't mean that I'm not gonna move on. So you can sit around in social media and try to act like what you're talking about is real, but it ain't, because it's something totally different happening in real life. And I can guarantee you that your stinking asses ain't gonna never show up or harass nobody. First of all, my man would whoop that. Oh my God. I wish I could tell y'all about him. For real. I can't. I'm not going to be describing him or discussing him or anything like that. But, uh, but it just makes Mike and the bum, like, to me, they look very thirsty because why are you inquiring about him? Why is the bum claiming that I wanted to sleep with him? Why does he do that all the time? What is it doing for him? What is it supposed to be doing for him? Why do you keep lying on me like that? I have never tried to sleep with you. How the fuck how did I try to sleep with you, bum, when I refused to meet up with you? How does that even add up? What, was I trying to have phone sex with you? I've never even tried to do that. What is he talking about? And this is consistent. This is very consistently what they do. And do I believe that people are donating to them to say that stupid shit? No, I don't. I don't. There may be a few people that don't like me. That, hell, it might be shit. Mike himself might be donating to that bum. No, he probably does. He likes for the bum to talk about him like that. He likes that shit. He's weird. Mike likes it and enjoys it for anybody to come on here and try to make it look like he has a chance with me, but he doesn't. And I be trying to figure this out, and then he tries to act like he's a disgruntled lover. No, you just look crazy. You just look like somebody very mentally ill. Anyway, I think it's ridiculous. And I think that social media, like YouTube, is not the platform for it, um, for what they're doing. I think that they're trying to act like we're in like some kind of Facebook group or something, some kind of private group where we're going back and forth. This is YouTube. If you had a group like that, Jamila wouldn't be joining it. So they can come on YouTube, which is an open platform, and say anything, but ain't none of them got access to me and don't none of them talk to me. So why are you making all these claims about somebody that you don't talk to? Coming on here every day is not going to mess with my money. It's not going to mess with me from getting a job and contracts with clients. It's not going to stop that. It's not. What it's going to do is it's going to keep pissing my spirits off. And it's like I said, straight up and down. I don't just work with the gin, though. I don't just work with the gin. It ain't just the gin. So, people better take heed to that shit. Don't know, I've never wanted to be bothered with this shit. And when I realized how fucked up it really was and how stupid and crazy and just all of the crazy shit, I said, oh, hell no. I don't have any association with those people. And here's another thing, case in point right here. For some reason, that sector believes that they have something to do with the money that I make, and they don't. None of them have ever been my clients. They're very delusional. They want to believe that they made me relevant. How are you making me relevant and you're dropping revenge porn on me? How would that make me relevant unless I were a prostitute or some stupid crazy person? It just is stupid, man. It really is. It's stupid, and it's a shame and a disgrace to black people. Black men should know how to behave better than this. you know. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I think it's hilarious at this point. What else can we say until they start acting real? They get real dark with it too. That's why I think the police need to go on, lock them all up, especially all of them that be making phone calls and harassing people. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see y'all later. I'm about to take a nap.